Hi, my name is Diana and I'm from bloomsbythebox.com, and today we're going to make a really pretty romantic garden bouquet. So we're kind of working off of a theme here. This is the centerpiece we created based on the garden theme using garden roses, ranunculus, just regular 40 centimeter roses, and hypericum berries with seeded eucalyptus. So we're going to kind of branch off that theme, and this time we're going to add some green hydrangeas. So first we're going to start with a focal flower. So we're going to start with our antique garden roses. And these are available on bloomsbythebox.com, and they're a great substitution for a peony. So if peonies aren't in season, these have the exact bulb shape, and they'll kind of fill that requirement for your bouquet. And we're going to pair that with a pink rose or Hera. And this is also a garden rose, a little bit different in shape, just based on a different variety. And we're going to use both of these to make the bouquet. So we're going to start the center off with these two. And you want to make sure that you remove any of the bottom leaves here, because you're going to use that area for your bouquet wrap. So here we go. And I'm going to grab a peach rose. These are 40 centimeter roses, so they're small roses. And those are usually better when you get these big garden roses, because you want there to be a variety in shape. And then we're going to go ahead and start with this nice big green hydrangea. We're going to place those all together with some filler, which are peach hypericum berries, and one stem of green on the other side. And now this is going to work as our center of our bouquet, so we're going to use our floral tape to attach them together. Just rip and go ahead and use that floral tape to secure the base that you've created. And this will help you build a more even shape, because the other parts of the bouquet aren't going to slip through your fingers. This part will be nice and secure, so you can just kind of continue to build on it. And it'll also keep the stems together for the rest of the time. Okay, so this is the base. And now we're going to go ahead and build around this base by adding some more of the pink around this green hydrangea with this garden rose right here. And now we're going to add some ranunculus. And you can actually go ahead and pull your ranunculus through other parts of your bouquet. So I'm going to stick this between the hydrangeas and rose, and then pull down that way. And that way you get a little, it sits above everything else, and which is good because these are, a really nice accent, and you want them to be noticeable. So you're going to have to move some of the greenery on the bottom so that they, pull through nicely. I'm going to put this pink ranunculus right here, and I'm going to pull through. And then I'm going to put one in between, right in between the stems of the hydrangea, and pull through. And I'm actually going to take the other one, just push it down a little more. I'm going to grab a white ranunculus, and I'm also going to put it through. And pull. And one more. Sometimes you just gotta find a good way for it to make a path. Okay, and go ahead and push down and then pull through. Okay. Now I think we need some pink right here, so I'm going to use our Garden Rose O'Hara. Just place it like that. And move this stem here. of leaves, these extra ones. Okay, now I'm going to use another, let's see here, another peach rose on the opposite side, creating some variety here. I'm going to continue to add some of these hypericum berries. And you can just play with it and rotate it so that everything kind of is even. See where you place the other one and then maybe go opposite of it. And pull these up here. So you can see, there's too many right there. Maybe I'll put this one here. Add some more ranunculus towards the outsides. Okay, and now I'm building a little bit more. I'm going to go ahead and secure this with some floral tape. And just make sure you're pulling. And then once you kind of get that secure, you can just wrap. Just like that. Okay, so we're going to continue to add here. And the best way to make a finished look towards the outside of your bouquet is to add greenery and leaves. So as you get towards the outside, you can start going ahead and adding those things. Just adding more to spaces that need to be filled. Don't worry about bending the flowers, they'll be okay. Okay, and I'm going to attach those with my floral tape. Just keep building on that center that you created. And you have to get the tape kind of attached before you can start doing the wrap. Okay, and now we're going to outline with greenery. So here we have Italian ruscus. And then just kind of methodically place them so that it's kind of even. Okay, maybe right here I need to stem. And then some of this myrtle. Which doesn't bend as well because it's more branchy, so it might go in between some things, which is completely fine. It's another thing to think about, just the texture of some of the things you're going to use. Okay, and now we're going to go ahead and attach these. With our floral tape. Once you get the hang of it, you know, making a couple bouquets for bridesmaids and the bride, it shouldn't take too long. It'll actually kind of just go. And once you have an idea of what you want and how you want them to look and what colors you want them to be, it's really not too bad. It's not a long process. Okay, so now I feel that, you know, I've pretty much made the bouquet that I want to make. It's nice and large and it will look pretty. So now I'm going to go ahead and make the bouquet wrap. So I'm just going to lay this down. And here we go. We have just some white floral ribbon, which kind of matches with our romantic theme and our milk glass vases. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to place the ribbon right at the top of the floral tape so that I can cover it up. Okay, that's the main thing. And there are a couple ways you can do this. You can use floral, we have actually glue guns that are specifically for flowers. You can use that. Or you can use something like floral pins or corsage pins like we're going to use today. And you just insert it at the top of the ribbon in a diagonal so that it doesn't poke out the back and go right through the stems. And this way you secure it there for when you're going to wrap it. And then you can go ahead and just wrap the bouquet with your ribbon. And the great thing about it is that you can pick really whatever type or color ribbon you want, and it will help you kind of match your theme or your colors. And now, you know, this is before all the stems are cut, so this is the great thing about this is that it'll kind of pull everything together for you. And once you've pulled tight and you've found a good spot for it to rest, go ahead and wrap it, and then pull nice and tight. And then you're going to take another corsage pin and do the same exact thing. Insert it in a diagonal right down through the stems. And hold it in place. And you can use a couple of them, and you can use pins like this with little pearls on the top, and it ends up acting like a little accent. Just make sure you cut and trim down your ribbon. And it almost looks like a little corset design when you do this. Okay, I'm going to do one more. Just push it down. Oh, this one bent. Just grab another one. Sometimes some of the stems that you use are thicker than others and you won't be able to get a stem through it, so that's another thing to think about. So there you go. Once you're done, you have your bouquet wrap, and then all you need to do now is take and cut the stems all at the same length across, and you have your bouquet and you're all ready for your wedding. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please visit bloomsbythebox.com to get flowers for your wedding.